Good evening and welcome to Isaac News, where we are here to answer your questions. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, vacation is always so magical. Thank you to everyone who's been bearing with us for the past couple weeks while I've been on vacation in Montana with family. As usual, if there is... Well, as usual. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. But we are here to answer your questions and to celebrate being in America, or just America in general. The place that continually strives for equality, no matter what people say. It's always about making people as equal as we can without going too far. I don't know. But all right. So with that, we're going to get into our newsroom. Now, this fun fact, I have to admit, I had ready for last week, but we didn't get to share it. So I am here today to share it with you. The source name comes from webfoundation.org, which and the fun fact is the World Wide Web, or the WWW, was invented by Tim Berners-Lee back in 1989, 20 years after the first internet connection was established. So if you ever wonder when the start of the internet was, 1989. But the first internet signal was in about 1969, I guess. So that was a good year. And so with that, we are going to hop right into your questions so that way we can let everyone go and see the fireworks. And I'll talk more about my experience with fireworks later. So stay tuned for that. So next up, we have from Woody a Rather. They are here asking, for your birthday, would you rather go to the lake or watch a bull rodeo if you haven't seen one yet? I have seen one yet because I grew up on a farm. Oh, yes, thank you, Al, for being here. Yes, anyone who is watching, please comment #live if you are watching this now, or if you are watching this after it has been recorded, please comment #replay. We are getting ready for a drawing here in a bit, and so we want to make sure that you can get entered. So thank you. But for my birthday, I guess I would rather go to the lake than watch a bull rodeo. Not that I don't like bull rodeos. They're fun, but I would like to do things instead of watch things most of the time. So I like to go swimming. I'd love to get on a boat. I'd like to be able to just tan. It might be kind of hard to tell, but I tanned way a lot while I was in Montana. So anyone who wants to tan, go to Montana and just stay outside for a bit. You will get so tan, it's not even funny. Or is it, you will get so tan that it is funny? Either way, so from Professor Doctor, they are here asking, oh yeah, and Al says he would go to the lake for sure because bull riding is fun to watch also. And Andrew says everybody knows emu rodeos are the most entertaining. Okay, emu rodeos. I would watch that. And Professor Doctor asks why. I don't know, emus are interesting. And from Mr. Doctor, what? I don't know. Thank you, doctors, for being on the show. Appreciate it. From Hamburger, how much water do you drink each day? This is a great question. I drink a glass of water as soon as I wake up every day before I eat anything. Then I always make sure I have a glass of water with me at all times. But between that, I try to have a glass of water with every meal, but I could stand to be drinking more water. And Al says, I believe there's a quote that hour is not to question why. Thank you. Good advice.
Some quote, he goes, ours is not to question why. I believe it's Shakespeare.
Any Shakespeare fans out there, please let us know if that's a real quote. Back from Camp is here, and they are saying, thank you so much for your advice last week. You mentioned listening to podcasts. Do you have any podcast suggestions? Thank you for your weekly videos. My pleasure. Thank you for watching. It is so nice to hear. One of the best quotes I heard is, how can you tell if someone needs a compliment? You can tell if they're breathing. And I just love that quote so much. So thank you all so much. But as far as podcasts go, I prefer to watch videos than just to sit and listen. You probably could tell. I like the sound of my own voice. But I would say podcasts that I've heard of that are pretty good. Tim Hawkins, if y'all don't know about him, he's a comedian who's just one of the most brilliant of our time, I believe. He has a very good one. Another good one is, I'm not sure if it counts as a podcast because they're trying to make it like radio theater, but it's called The Theater of Tomorrow. And I listened to one of their plays. It was called The Curious Case of Dogless Space. And the name just intrigued me, so I watched it. But Mark Whitten is one of the founders of it, and he's just brilliant with his acting. So anyone who wants to entertain themselves, Theater of Tomorrow, and Tim Hawkins. You can't go wrong with those. I think Chick-fil-A has a podcast too. I can't remember what they call it. But I know they have one. I think it's like How to Be Remarkable or The Chickening, something like that. Who knows? But thank you for your question back from camp. Star Crunch is here. Welcome to the show. And they are asking, what do you think is the best Little Debbie snack cake? Or snack? That is a great question. I love almost everything Little Debbie. Will Ferrell does too, apparently. If you don't know that, look it up on YouTube. Will Ferrell is Little Debbie. But the best Little Debbie snack to me would probably be zebra cakes or, oh gosh, Star Crunch is really good too. Cosmic brownies were also really nice when I was like 5. As I've gotten bigger, I've realized how small they are, and that upsets me. But, what can you do? And Alf says he likes zebra cakes. Anna, thank you for being here. Andrew, thank you for being here too. Really appreciate it. Y'all, please comment down below. What is your favorite Little Debbie snack cake? And if you've never had one, what one would you like to try? Or would you like a review session? I'd be happy to try out all the Little Debbie snacks you like. So from Karen, they are here asking, why did people decide to use my name in place of Tattletale or someone who is nosy? That is a great question, Karen. Just one second, though. I can see Anna is saying Ding Dong and Cosmic Brownies. Those are very good. And Andrew is asking, have you ever considered being the new face of Little Debbie like Will Ferrell was? You tell me, always. But, Karen, back to your question. I would say they replaced it because there was one woman named Karen who was the biggest tattletale or was the most nosy, and that's where it got started. And so everyone who's hip and cool started saying, don't be a Karen, instead of saying tattletale, because we equate tattletale with, like, little kids, so maybe being a Karen is the grown-up way of saying you're a tattletale? I had never thought of that, but thank you for your question. And all right, we'll take a quick break to get into our philosophy phrase of the day, which, y'all, I'd love this quote so much. It comes from Germany Kent, and she says, it's a funny thing about life. Once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. And I think that's brilliant, especially on the day that celebrates freedom. Are you looking for the positives or the negatives? I think there's a Bible verse that says, whatever you look for, you will find. So if you want to see the evil in the world, look for the evil and you'll find it easily. If you want to see the good in the world, it'll be a little more difficult, but you'll see that. So you decide what you want to see. Do you want to be unhappy or happy? There we go. But, all right. Coming up, back to your questions. All right, we got Karen. Next up, we have Socks. And they ask, how was your trip to Montana? Socks, it was incredible. I had my amazing sister-in-law bring my nephew and godson, along with my brother. And we just had so much fun up there getting to show her everything. And my favorite thing was her face. Because when I say we come from a rural town, there's no one. Well, there's a lot. There's a good amount of people, but my dad graduated high school with a class of 6. I think my mom came from the bigger town, and she graduated with a class of, Dad, how many? 20?
23, 26, something like that.
23, 26. So I always love when people come up there and they're just like, where are the trees? Andrew's asking, why was I last? Because you were, man. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, it was just amazing going back home, being able to center yourself, seeing where you come from. It's a very humbling, very centering, and can help you prepare for what'll be happening in life. I encourage it for everyone. Go to my home. Go to my hometown. If you want to know where that is, Scobie, Montana, or in Peerless, Montana. My parents came from both. But Peerless is basically a ghost town now.
Whoa.
It is. I don't know what to tell you. The school is now a warehouse for farm equipment. So it's a great place to go. But yes, please. Also, anyone who's watching, if you have more questions, please put them down in the forum or in the comments. Either way, I'll try to get to them. And thank you for your questions. So from Wendy, they are asking, if you were to purchase a new item, would you go for something functional or something fun? And what would it be? That's a tough question. You know, something functional and fun, I would say. If I had to choose, I'd probably pick something fun. HBE Inc. International Film Club. We love supporting IN. I love that you love supporting IN. Thank you for being here. So if you were to purchase something, I think I would go with something functional that is also fun. But functional would be the main thing. And what would it be? Like, for instance, I bought a pool table. And I bought a pool table because it was fun, but also functional. It's a table that you can play games on. I like that. I buy chairs because they're comfortable, and I like sitting in chairs. That's fun for me. So I guess if I would purchase something now, I think I need to update my iPad. And so I'm saving for that, and we'll work on that. What would y'all do? Would you buy something functional or something fun? What would you focus on? And what would you choose specifically? Next up, from Janet. My family really appreciates your show. Aww. Thank you for all the work you do to make it happen, even when you are having technical difficulties. Thank you for dealing with me with technical difficulties. And are you creating your own studio yet? And if you are, or hope to one day, what kinds of things would you need to get started on one? Sorry, lost my place. All of our best to you for much success in this IN endeavor. You make us smile each week, and we love that we are part of the in crowd. That's true. If you are watching IN, you are part of the in crowd, my friends. And remember, if you're not part of the in crowd, then you're in the wrong place. In this case. So, just thank you. Creating my own studio, this is my studio for right now. While I'm in college, this will probably be what I'm doing. I'm working on... I think I'll be working on getting a green screen so I can get some cool effects going for you guys. And what kinds of things would I need to get started on one? I really think I need a soundboard, and I need someone who can monitor my sound, because right now I'm taking care of like everything, making sure my mic works, and what else? I mean, my microphone, I can't really check all the levels because it's pretty simple right now. And I would love to have camera people. Like, I need people to help me take this to the next place. So anyone who's interested, please let me know, because I want to make this the next late night. Have guests and everything. I'm working on getting some special guests for you guys. And the International Fan Club is asking, what is that bracelet? I'm glad you asked. Thank you. It is a gift to me from my cousin, little Adeline. She made it for me, not knowing that black and red are my favorite colors, but instead that is her school colors, and so she goes to an amazing school. I'm sure they have the best teachers and an amazing superintendent. But thank you for asking. Next up, from Tony. When you travel, what method do you enjoy the most, and why? Car, train, plane, etc. Is none of them an option? Because I really don't enjoy traveling as much as I can. I enjoy being on a boat for fun. Cars are good. Whatever will get me the least motion sick. As of right now, I've been enjoying flying the most because you're done in like 2 hours. And driving, it's like you're stuck there for 21 hours for the same thing. And you could still get motion sick, but I do enjoy that your ears don't pop when you drive most of the time. What is y'all's favorite method? Because for me, I always get motion sick no matter what I do. Alf says teleportation is his favorite. Well, I'm glad. I need your travel agent, so that way I can do that too. From Mr. America, who is your favorite founding father? Good question. George Washington, probably. I just like that he got there, was willing to put in the work, and when he was done, he said, all right, I'm going to retire. But then every time the country needed him, he was willing to come in away from his private place and keep serving for the first continent, not the first, but, the Continental Congress that made the Constitution. And he was really the glue that held everyone together when little differences were going to break us apart. So George Washington is just one of my favorite people of all times. And who is y'all's favorites? Oh, wait. An HBE Inc. International Fan Club says we only have our crews transported by boat. It's it's expensive and inefficient, but dang it, it is classy. Well, great. I'd love to travel by boat. Unfortunately, we're in a desert, so. And Alf says Jefferson is good as well. Samuel Adams. Well, thank you. I think they're good too.
Named after him, so he's got to be good.
True. All right, from Sparky, what are your viewers doing to celebrate the 4th? Any cookouts, barbecue, or lighting of fireworks? That is a great question, Sparky. Please, people, tell me, what are you doing? And if you're watching this after the 4th of July, what did you do? Because for us, we tried to light off fireworks while we were on vacation a few days early, but the wind was so windy we couldn't keep a flame lit to light any fireworks. So we're going to be watching fireworks tonight, and we enjoyed Cheeto mac and cheese and air-fried bacon for our food. That's a good one, Film Club. Our favorite founding father is King George III because America would be a country without him. Burn, but correct, but accurate. Nice. Second to last, from Animal. FYI, the bull shark, which attacks more people per year than the great white shark, can live in fresh water. Scary. Take care and enjoy the water. Thank you for putting that in my mind, Animal. I really appreciate it. Anyone going swimming, watch out for those bull sharks. And now from Boom Boom Hansen. I love the name. Thank you, Boom Boom. What are your favorite kind of fireworks? Not the loud ones. I'll just say that. I think I like the ones that go up into the sky, blow up, and then fizzle. I really like those. I just love it so much. Especially, they just go boom, and then you think it's done, and then they have one more burst of light. I love that. Fountains are always really good, too, but I hate the screeching ones. The ones that just go, they just always freak me out as a kid. They're the ones that go, like, or whatever. I just hate it so much because I don't want that. Alf says he likes cones as well, and fountains are nice too. I agree. Bottle rockets are good, but they're dangerous, and I never get the people who play bottle rocket tag. That they just don't make sense to me. But Anna says, I love the ones that go under a...
Go under the vehicles.
Go under the vehicles. Yeah, that's happened before. I've seen a firework go under a vehicle and light someone's fence on fire. It went out, so it wasn't that bad, but... And Lorene says, I love noisy, scary ones. That's terrifying. Okay, Lorene, thank you. But, anyway... Yeah, I'm just very excited. For everyone else who has been watching, thank you very much. We'll get to our closing thoughts right here. And for right now, I really just want to focus on the 4th of July because I'm seeing a lot of people who are very unpatriotic this year in social media and never go to social media for good news, except for this show, because this show tries to spread the good news and cheer, because our motto at IHAN is shine the light. So that is my message to you all. Shine the light. Not just, don't be a firework yourself. A lot of people, I think, when we are passionate, light up the sky, get extremely passionate for one moment, and then the sky is dark again within a second, and we never do anything again. And that's not how we create change. That's not how we preserve peace. That's how things get blown up. And things get ruined. So this 4th of July, enjoy the fireworks. Admire their beauty. Light some off yourself if you can. But just make sure in life you're not just a firework. That'll disappear. Because you matter. God made you special, and he loves you very much. And to everyone who watches this, thank you. Maggie, thank you for watching. I see that. Great show tonight, and happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, too. and at the International Film Club, IN is always the exception. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. As a reminder, please comment #live if you watched this live, or #replay if you watched it as a replay. Thank you all very much. Happy 4th of July. God bless America. And I will see you all next week, and we'll be back in action. Thank you very much.